Welcome back. I wouldn't have liked to have been that soccer player. It reminds me of when Israel were fighting the Amalekites on their way from Egypt to the Promised Land. In Exodus 17, verse 11, it says, "As long as Moses held up the staff in his hand, the Israelites had the advantage. But whenever he dropped his hand, the Amalekites gained the advantage. Moses' arms soon became so tired he couldn't hold them up. So Aaron and Hur found a stone for him to sit on, and then they stood each side of Moses, holding up his hands. So his hands held steady until sunset, and as a result, Joshua overwhelmed the army of Amalek in battle." Aaron, Hur, Moses, and Joshua all had to work together for the Israelites to win. Just like these four guys had to work together for their friend to win and receive his healing from Jesus. Think about and discuss these two questions now. Firstly, who are some people that had to work together to bring you to Jesus? Share that with others or remember them. And secondly, who are some of the people you need to work together with to bring your friends to Jesus? Pause and think about or discuss those now quickly. Right. Welcome back. The third characteristic that I see in these four men is they were guys who were convinced that Jesus was the only answer. A conviction that only Jesus could help their friend gave these four men the boldness and the determination they needed to get past the obstacles. They could have said, "Oh, the stretcher is too heavy, the crowd is too big, they'll laugh at us, we've missed our chance, the place is full." But they stuck to their task and they refused to quit. Will you sit and just think about or discuss the following questions? What obstacles stand in the way of you bringing your friends to Jesus? And how can an attitude change on your part help you to overcome those obstacles? Chat together and enjoy that. Right. The last and fourth characteristic I see in these men is they were people who had their priorities straight. These men knew that the most important thing in the world at that moment was to get their friend to Jesus. So up to the roof they went. They didn't let the doubts that probably crossed their mind hold them back. They might have wondered if they were going to disturb the service. Duh. They probably thought, "Oh, nobody's ever done anything like this before. I wonder if it'll work." They probably wondered what would people say, or even how much it was going to cost to repair the roof after they'd broken a hole through it. But they didn't let these doubts stand in the way of the most important thing, bringing their friend to Jesus. And so think about or discuss, firstly, what doubts bother you about bringing your friends to Jesus? What things in your mind hold you back? And what can you do about getting them out the way? Once you've discussed this, I want you to finish off with a time of prayer, just you and God, or praying out loud with the folks in the family that you're with. And I want you to include in it asking the Lord two things. Firstly, ask Him to make you a friend like these men were to their needy friend. Ask Him to make you a friend like them. And then secondly, ask Him to show you what your next move must be to help bring the people that you know need Jesus to Him in the most effective way. May God motivate all of us to be really good friends like these guys were, and help everyone we know who needs Jesus' touch to find him and experience it. God bless. Have a good evening. Cheers.